Light India 2018, and we are at Panasonic stall. We will be talking to Mr. Vivek Sharma, who is the Managing Director of Anchor Electricals Private Limited. Please take us through the Anchor's journey till date, what Anchor has done and what Anchor is all about.
See, Anchor, if you look at our product range, we are across a wide spectrum of products. Most of them are consumer facing. So whether it is lighting, whether it is solar, whether you talk of, high-end products, if you look at solar turnkey solutions, or on the consumer facing side, you look at light solutions for the home. We are into switches. We are also into so-called technical products like switchgear. But we are not across the range into HVC switchgear, which is an industrial product. But since the consumers have accepted our product well, and so have the builders, we are now likely to get into that segment as well. And we are open to acquisitions. Right now we are discussing 2 possible acquisitions. The Anchor brand itself, if you see in history, Anchor way back was a family owned concern. Panasonic acquired it in 2007.
Yes.
And at that time we took over 60% of the equity, which was expanded to 100% in 2010, and Panasonic now owns it 100%. So Anchor Electricals Private Limited is a fully owned subsidiary of Panasonic Japan.
In what areas you have personally identified the business transformations can happen in Anchor, and how are you working towards that?
Most of the time, people think transformation is from the outside. Whereas what we have felt is transformation has to begin from the inside. So being a family-owned concern, the accent was not on manpower. We talk of resources, but in a family-owned concern, sometimes it is misunderstood as machinery and money. The human resource is ignored. That also was partly the case at Anchor. So what we have decided is we will start from the inside, focus on manpower. They are the assets the company has. So we will support them, help them to develop. If each employee meets his potential, it's only then that the company at large can meet its potential. So this year our focus is not on products, it's not on physical distribution, it's not on the outside, it's on people inside. And the slogan for the year, you'll be happy to know, is employee first. Customer is king. We believe, most of our employees speak Hindi. Although we are a transnational company, but most employees speak Hindi. So for their benefit, we have said, customer जो है, वो राजा है, customer is king, but employee महाराजा है. So customer is king, employee is emperor. Our logic is that if your employee is engaged, if your employee is happy, if your employee is working in the direction of the company, the customer will definitely get taken off in a better manner. And customer attention will result automatically. So this is the transformation we are working. And we are trying to develop a performance-driven culture. So, for example, work-life balance. Should employees have a balance that is in their favor? Can they spend more time with the family? So we have taken some really, I would say employee-centric decisions. For example, earlier we were working 6 days a week. We now have a 5-day week. Another thing we have done is that we make sure that the employees, they are given, outbound training programs to build team culture with them. Things like salaries on time, these are passé, every company does it. But I think we are the first company in India which has a formal quarterly appraisal in place. Normally most companies have one single appraisal.
Yes.
Some may have thought about 2. But I think we are the first company in India to actively pursue a quarterly appraisal. Our thought process is that, for example, children have exams. Same way, our employees face that as an exam. If you have one bad day or last 11th month is bad, the memory of that sticks to the appraiser.
Correct.
and that appraisal gets biased by that last bad month that you had. Whereas if you have 4 quarterly appraisals, then an employee can say that this 11th month was bad. I'll make up in the 12th month. But please look at my performance over the previous 3 quarters. So such initiatives are, something we are looking at to build a performance-driven culture.